Hi everybody and welcome back to another tutorial from my Simply series range of books. Today I'm going to be going through the fifth piece, which is called Jefferson County in my Simply Country book, and I hope you enjoy it. The link to where you can get this book will be directly coming up above me now, or it will be in the description bar underneath this video. So if you want to learn how to play Jefferson County, then please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is play the song all the way through for you, and then I shall take you through one or two parts in the music. Okay, so there's nothing particularly tragic in this whole piece that I think is going to cause people major problems. The only thing is probably just the speed of it. So it does say fast, so it's quite a generic fast. So I kind of played it at a sort of moderate fast pace, but you could, I think eventually, once you've got the hang of this, I think you could end up making this really, really fast. So you could end up making it quite fast if you want to, or you can even slow it down. You know, it's completely up to you. You've got some stretched second fingers in there, so that means that your second finger is going to be close to the third finger. So if the first finger goes on the red dot and the third finger goes on the green dot, then it means that your second finger is going to be pushed or stretched towards the third finger. It isn't going to be back because it doesn't say anywhere that it has to be, so it's definitely going to be stretched up towards the third finger. You do have a few fourth fingers to use on the E string, especially in the second bar where you've got a B, and that appears in bar 14 as well. So if you've got the third finger, which is on the green dot here, then the fourth finger is probably going to be a sort of fingers gap away. So if I had my third finger on the A string where it should go, and then what I could do is put my other finger sort of next to that, and then put my fourth finger next to that, take away my finger, and you know that that's where you're going to be for the fourth finger. So it's sort of a fingers gap. So you could put your fourth finger down next to the third, stretch it sort of a little bit more, and you know that's where you're going to be. It's going to sound a bit off if that isn't stretched enough. So I find that students don't stretch their fourth finger enough. You don't want to go over stretching it and go a bit mad, because it's going to sound the other way. And we don't want that. We don't want that either, so that's where it's not stretched enough. So you have to sort of, if you keep an eye on it, you can sort of, if you're looking on the violin at that particular time, you can physically see where you need to put your finger down and sort of gauge the gap there. It's up to you if you want to put an extra dot on your violin as well. You might want to do that, so you're just sort of looking at dots there. You've got a couple of little tricky parts in bar 4 and then again in bar 16 where you've got I suggest that you do those a little bit slower. You know, just do those a little bit slower so you can get your fingers around those kind of notes. You've got another one in bar 20 where you've got and again for the last bar. So taking us to the last bar, you've got some double stopping there at the very last note where you've got 2 Ds. So that's completely optional if you want to do those 2 notes, but it's just the third finger on the A string which gives you the upper D, and then you've got an open D. beneath it. So it's really strange because you've spent a long time learning the violin, trying not to hit any other strings, and now you're being asked to hit other strings. You'll find that actually is quite difficult to do so. But on this occasion, it's absolutely fine. So if you don't want to put those in, then just play the upper D. So play the third finger on the A. But it'd be really good if you did put them in, because it will sort of finish it off. So it just gives it a nice, you know, kind of a nice ending, because it is. So it is quite a nice little sort of country, a nice fast country piece. So it does sound nice to finish that off. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that piece. And like I say, the link to purchase a book is directly underneath this video. Don't forget to check out my other videos. There are 5 themed books in the Simply series. There's Simply Gypsy, Simply Jazz and Blues, and Rags, all that kind of stuff. So don't forget to check those out, and I've done tutorials for all of them. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.